So first things first, what the heck, guys? No, Millie. Thank you. Thank you. All done. Let's get down. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, all done. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Walnut Hill Farm coming at you tonight. It's almost 8 o'clock. They've been cooped up all day. It's been raining cats and dogs pretty much all day long. And they don't have a shelter out in their paddock outside, so I decided to just leave them in today. Look at this, Mill. This is in their hoof. So what we're going to do now is we're going to just come in here, give them some grain, and I figured they'd play with that, but they don't want it. I also brought in their mineral. So this other thing, look at this. They've been not standing up here. Thankfully, they haven't gotten out over there. Good night. Oof, I'm glad I left that up. But they've been standing on top of their hutch, pooping on it, and just calling after me constantly. So let's just start at the top. CA looks okay. Boron, let's get that fired up. This is holding up really good. They haven't broken it again since I had to replace that one bit. Actually, I probably don't even need to fill these. Let's just go through it and look. Yeah, see, don't need to fill. We'll let it go here. This is the one thing with these, is trying to make sure that what you actually need. To inspect it regularly, come in and pull stuff forward and see what it's doing. Spill a little bit, but like CB, plenty. CL, CO. From the front, it looks like there isn't much, but if you just kind of go in and give it a little bit, iodine can be added. Like MG, there's plenty in here. Maybe I'm dropping a bunch of it because whatever. But my boot. You stuck your foot in my boot. But yeah, they're all pretty good here. Let's see. Oh, S, sulfur. Salt looks fine. Selenium. SI. Now that's the one they really run through, which is silicon, I think. Alright. Yeah, look at how much she wants that. So let's find SI. Let's top them off. Cobalt, iron, it's fine. We're just going to do SI right now. Get these out of my way. Little scooper. S. I don't have any SI. Well, I just bought a bunch, I thought. I used it all? What? SEZNCB. Oh no. I really am out of silicon again? I'll have to post about you guys and why you're running through the SI so heavily. She's getting some calcium. That's good. Shoot! I really thought I had what I needed. Must have just used the last one, huh? Let me get this out of here. They're no dummies. They're gonna follow me out of here, or try to at least. Yep, there they go. No, Millie, no. SE. Here we go. Found it. Silicon SI. All gone. Did in fact get a second. I did. Got him. Okay. So I have been running through pounds of silicon. We need to understand what that is for and why. So, don't know. I have to come back in here, yeah. I was gonna bring you guys out and trim you up. Trim your hooves up. They're curling under just a smidgen. Not yours. Yours look good. How about yours? Oh yeah, you could use one. The silicone is what they use constantly, huh? Very interesting. Not sure why that is. When they're locked up in here and they don't get to go outside, they get mad. What's going on, huh? Mill? It's gonna rain again tomorrow. Oh, hey, Spice. Yeah, I have a little hutch I could make them, I guess, or give to them. That's outside, but I could bring this thing outside, I guess. This hutch that I use here. But I mean, I built it so that it was up on a pallet. That's the hard part. There's not a lot of room in here for them to get crazy, stretch their legs and stuff. So they jump up on top of their hutch and things like that. Get a little parkour going on, but it's just a day or two. I feel bad for them, but at the same time, I really don't want them getting sick, especially this month or next, because they're hopefully going to be getting pregnant here in the next couple days. I have plans to give them dates with the boys. And the way that I'm going to do that is pretty easy. Basically, he just trampled the cat. Look at him. You okay? Let's scratch some noses, kitty. He's headbutting each other like mad, too. They're in here. Spice, I think, is ready for a date soon, so she's getting really fired up. It's hard to tell on these girls if they're coming into cycle or not. But so, what I was gonna say about the breeding, it's gonna take place in here. Basically, I'm hoping. Well, all I'm gonna do is bring one of the girls in here, bring one of the bucks in here, keep the buck on a leash just so I can get him out of here when I'm ready, and just watch them for a little bit and see how they do. Hopefully, it'll go okay. I'll probably walk the doe by the bucks first, just to see, like, while they're in their pen, just to see who's really fired up. Because a lot of them are looking a little bit swollen in the rear. No discharge right now, but a lot of flagging, like tail wagging a lot. Millie and Spice anyway. And so when I see that, I start to keep an eye out a little bit more, see just what's really going on. My original goal is to breed Irma and Spice to the same buck, and then see what their offspring do, so that I can see which each of these two girls are bringing forward. However, I might change my mind. Both of the bucks are really good. That's the thing. I have to really look at what I'm trying to bring forward. And what I want to do is have really high marks in both show and in milk production. I probably would say milk production because I think that people are getting more into milk production, goat milk products, and it'd be interesting and important to me to be at a pretty good place with that knowledge-wise and experience-wise. Since I'm just getting started, that's kind of my priority then, would be to milk and understand the milking process, milk tests, milk quality, butterfat, all of that kind of stuff, so that I can potentially have good milk products for when and if I ever am able to either get licensed to sell that, make products out of it, or whatever it is. Can I put this up by you, or are you going to knock it down? Can I do this? Can you not? Don't touch it. You're going to rub on it? Don't rub. Girls, knock me over. Holy Christ. Okay, Jinxie, please. So I'm going to back up. Jinxie? No, Jinxie. Lay down. Just relax. Good. I think milk production is probably going to be my priority, because the show world is going to be something that isn't, I think for me personally, going to just take longer to get into, because I'm beholden to the shows and the small herd size that I have. Like, I want to go to shows and see what they're like, but if you think about it, like, I won't have any offspring till the fall, right? So I'm going to miss all the goat shows all summer, or I won't be able to, I guess I could, I don't even know if I can show these girls. Like, I haven't done a lot of research on it. So even if I were to try and, like, want to go do shows with them this summer, I do a lot of other stuff in the summer that takes away from doing shows. While it's important to me, oh come on, Crystal. Okay, so while it's important to me to Jinxie, it's Crystal. You don't need to. Yeah, I'm gonna focus on trying to do milk stuff as my top A priority, and B priority, is milk, and then B is shows. Show worlds is just going to take me longer to get into, and while I have the goats and the girls and they're going to have offspring in the fall, the next spring we'll get them pregnant again, hopefully. Then hopefully they can give us another set, and we'll see where we're at with bucks at that point, because then I think, who knows what we'll get. What if we get all bucks in like one doe or something crazy? But I plan on retaining most of what I get in the fall as well. I'm hoping for 3 to 6 healthy kids would be great. It's gonna be something to watch and see how they freshen and all that kind of stuff. Will be interesting. Not 100% sure where my plans are yet, but I do know I think I'm gonna try and prioritize milk production and get into milking. And I want to use it for my own family, and I want to look into developing products, those types of things. I'm going to share more about the breeding process that we're going to have in a future video, what that looks like and how we do it. I'm pretty set on the Ibn Snorri situation, but that may change. Yeah, I'm excited. I think that's what I'll probably end up doing. They're fighting. Ooh, buck wild. Buck wild! Remember, you don't have to have a goat to be the goat.